She's handsome, young, and sprightly, with a pair of roguish ears. She's graceful as a mountain dove that snubs the forest air. Okay. No, I don't know. No. Are you starting? Am I live? Hello. It's very reverby. Bit of a cave here. I'm streaming to you from Glasgow. Lovely to know where people are coming in from. So as we're watching, feel free to type into the chat sofa in X or kitchen table in X. It's nice to get a feeling of a kind of collective across the way where we all are in different places. I'm just saying hello from Glasgow. I'm going to start with a song I haven't sung in a long time, and used to be a bit of a favourite. Got my lyrics up here just in case as well. Trees they do grow high and the leaves they do grow green. Many is the time my true love I've seen. Many an hour I've watched him all alone. He's a young but he's daily growing. Father, dear Father, you've done me great wrong. You have married me to a boy who is too young. I am twice 12 and he's but 14. He's young, but he's daily growing. Daughter, dear daughter, I've done you no wrong. I have married you to a great lord's son. He will be a man for you when I am dead and gone. He's young, but he's daily growing. One day I was looking home a father's castle wall. I spied all the boys playing with the ball, and my own true love, he was the flower of them all. He's young, but he's daily growing. At the age of 15, the father of my son. At the age of 16, his grave it was green, and death had put an end to his growing. And death had put an end to his growing. I want to tell the story about how I first heard that song. I went to stay with a friend who lives in the West Country in England. And I don't know how it happened, but suddenly she ended up needing to work at a festival that weekend when I was there, and invited me to go along. So I said, yep, sure, I'll go along. Free and easy days. I think I was a teenager or in my early 20s at the time. Sure, just casually extend my holiday. So we went along, and I ended up working there, helping a blacksmith who runs a tent at festivals around the UK, doing blacksmithing by both solar power and also coal fire. He makes his own charcoal, which is amazing. And he also travels around in a traditional travelling caravan, so all wooden, with a beautiful big Shire horse. And he had his lovely wooden caravan there and a fire set up outside, and then his tent for blacksmithing. And the song that I just sang, he kind of had on repeat coming out of this, his caravan. And it was just this, I don't know, kind of the song of the festival then for me. And I was determined to learn it, so I did. And then I've rearranged it for loop pedal, which I think lends itself quite well. So I'm going to sing a song for you now that I actually just wrote this week. So that's very exciting. So this week I've been doing a songwriting course, in fact, workshops that were put on by some well-known Scottish songwriters. And I had a wonderful time working alongside other singer-songwriters for the week. And we've set little tasks, kind of like homework. So go off for an hour and write a song, and they'd set us little remits. So this one was go and write a song, and it can't have more than 30 words, which for any of you out there who write might know that that's quite a lot of songs have more than 30 words. So this song has about, I think I counted 18. It might actually be slightly less. So yeah, you'll get a sense of that in a moment. I'm just going to grab my guitar. And I'm just going to take the opportunity to ask my mod how the sound is out there, because he's the one who has an idea. The level's okay, Jedediah. I was thinking he could write in the chat, but he might not be able to because I've got his iPad right here. There's not enough tech in the house. That is a weird sentence I never thought I'd hear myself say. Our house is full of tech. Nice. So this is the first live performance of the song, which is not even a week old. It's not even 5 days old. So it'll probably change in the future, but it's quite fun to sing a sort of baby, call it a baby song, and see what I learn in performing it. Maybe we'll see. So this is called Hide in Me. Ah, thanks, Judd. He said, sounds good. Hide in me and I'll hide in you. 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 Dance, 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 my child, child, child. Hide in me and I'll hide in you. Hold, hold, hold my heart, heart, heart. Hide in me and I'll hide in you. 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 Go, go, call to home, home, home. Hide in me and I'll hide in you. Dare, 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 hide in me and I'll hide in you. 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 I definitely enjoy singing it, so that's always a good sign. I'm staring at my list of songs I've got here. So I'm going to sing an original song next, another original, which is on my album called Love and Gold. It's the second track, and it's called Opium and Smoke. Oh, and if you enjoy a nice crackly fire, there's a video actually that we made here earlier in lockdown, just outside the back of the flat here, with flames in the fire pit. It's got a lovely crackly background, which I actually replicated last week with some brown paper, which sounds great, but we're going to do it pure and simple today. This is Opium and Smoke. Opium and smoke, velvet chairs, wooden legs, silk embroidered flowers on my naked breast. I wait in the dark for someone to comfort me. I hold out my hand and hope you'll come to me. And in the night I'm so cold, I'm so cold. No, I've been golden. And I do not know where you roam, and still I hope, hope, hope for better days to come. And still I want you to be an honest man. I wait in the dark for someone to comfort me. I hold out my hand and hope you'll come to me. And in the night I'm so cold, I am so cold. No, I've been I see how small I am, and in your vacant eyes I know what I'm worth. And I do not know where you roam. Thank you. Oh, thanks for putting that in, Jed. That's great. I was singing that just at the end when I finished. I thought, I really want to sing another new song, but I'm not sure I'm going to remember the words. Classic. I can't help myself sometimes. I just really want to do certain things. Should we try? And I'm just going to like, la 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 la. I can't remember. Hopefully a bit better than that. Why not? I get to make the choices here. It's good. What a nice position to be in. Privilege. I hope everyone is warm and cozy where they are sitting or lying or listening, standing, doing the washing up. I sometimes quite often have things on listening when I'm doing the washing up. Podcasts particularly, one of my favourite things. Oh, I'm going to do a plug. That's a really nice link. So, I actually just created the beginning of my first podcast in just this autumn past, and it's called Sea Gazing. And I've done all the music underscoring for it. And we interview, me and my friend Graham, we interview different people who live in Scotland, in the Scottish coast, and who work in either marine conservation or who have a particular passion about our oceans. So, and we're going to be talking to some artists as well and work that they do that are connected to the seas. And we just interviewed some really lovely people, knowledgeable people, and people who are, said people a lot there, wanting to do just good stuff for our oceans and following their passion to do that. So I've had a lovely time talking to people so far, and we've got some new ones coming out soon, so that's exciting. And this song that I'm going to sing, I wrote in the autumn. It's an autumnal song, and it's probably just called September, but it can't be called just September because there's the amazing Earth, Wind and Fire song, which I won't do now because I can't do it. And if you don't know that song, go and enjoy, particularly go and watch the video because it's an amazing 70s disco video. Here goes. Just going through the chords, it's always good. Cool. You ready for the la-las? This is Can I Stay in September? Can I visit you in September when the colors are turning? I can be helpful. Can I visit you in October when the day's getting darker? We might carve pumpkins in candlelight. You hold apart. of me. Can I stay through November when the days get darker? I can be helpful. I might fit right in. Can I be with you in December when da 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 da? Maybe we can welcome the new year in. Oh, you hold the part. Of me. Yeah, I forgot quite a lot of the words. I just kept moving them about. But I like it. I love these chords. They're really yummy. So yeah, I think I'll take the time to relearn my own song. That happens quite a lot. I think with quite a lot of musicians, so I don't feel like that's not a bad thing. I've got some hellos here. Hello, Abigail. Lovely to see you, and Sam. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to take my guitar off and do some loopity-doopities. Loopity-doop-doop-doop-doop, loopity-doop-doop. We had quite fun last week doing an improvisation with people putting words in the chat. So I'd be up for doing that again if people want to put some words in, or I can just freestyle an improvisation anyway with no words, which is also something that I like doing as well, just making interesting sounds. I'm going to show some of my weird and wonderful objects that live in my studio. So this is one of my favourites. Last year I was asked to compose some music for a wonderful play called Heritage by Nicolette Macleod, and it's set in Saskatchewan, hopefully saying that right, which is kind of middle Canada. And I was looking at images of the land and the country there, these kind of wide open plains, and talking with the director that I was working with about the kind of rustling of grasses and how we could bring some of these kind of natural sounds into the composition that I was doing for the play. And so in part of my research, one day I was eating some sunflower seeds, and I really fell for the sound that they make. So I shelled them all and then put them all in a little bag. So the things that I do with my time, and they make a really lovely sound. I don't think they actually made the cut of the show. I'm trying to remember if I put them in a track in the end. But I enjoy them, they're very satisfying. I'm going to do a little loop of them.
It sounds like random crunching. This mic's wonderful, but it's not as effective as a dynamic microphone. It's still quite nice. A little rustling. That was the weirdest version of Somewhere Over the Rainbow I've ever done in my life. A very minor dystopian Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Sandy, I'll sing you the proper version at some point. It's a song that I used to sing quite a lot. Glad you like the tuning fork sound. It's one of my faves. They're quite amazing things. I find them quite magical. Yeah, very simple, and creates a sound. So I'm going to do a song now, and I'm going to stare down here and see what might be nice to do next. Maybe we need something a bit upbeat. Let's do a funny one. I'll do a funny one. This is my silly party piece. Thank you, Sam. So this song I learnt from my mother, and those of you who've seen me live, Paper Cat, hello, I haven't seen Paper Cat in so long, and we were last in the same place even longer ago, years and years, not just a year, like 2 years or more. Nice to see you. What am I saying? Oh yes, so this song I learnt from my mother, and I thought she learnt it growing up in Ireland, and I was merrily telling that story at shows thinking it made it sound all very authentic, and I was telling her this, and then she said that she learnt it from a record, so it's slightly less romantic, and I think Buffy St. Marie is the person who sings it, who I was reading about just today actually, and made me think I need to go and listen to more of her music. This is Johnny Be Fair. Well, Johnny be fair and Johnny be fine, and he wants me for to wed. And I would marry Johnny, but my father up and said, I'm sorry to tell your daughter what your mother never knew, but Johnny, he's a son of mine, and so he's kin to you. Well, will he be fair and will he be fine, and he wants me for to wed. And I would marry Willie, but my father up and said, I'm sorry to tell your daughter what your mother never knew, but Willie, he's a son of mine, and so he's kin to you. Well, Billy be fair and Billy be fine, and he wants me for to wed. And I would marry Billy, but my father up and said, I'm sorry to tell your daughter what your mother never knew, but Billy, he's a son of mine, and so he's kin to you. Well, never was there a girl so sorry as I was. The boys in town are all me kin, and me father is the cause. I will not be contented for to die a single miss, so I think I'll go to mother dear and complain to her of this. Well, daughter, haven't I told you to forgive and to forget? Although your father sowed his oats, you know you needn't fret. Your father may be father yet to all the boys in town, but he's not the one who sired you, so marry who you will. I like that one. It always makes me chuckle. Apparently there's a version that's sung with using different language. So I think someone said a Caribbean version of the song, which someone played to me at a party, which is also very good. I'm just gonna stay where I am, Capo 3, and do a song called Black is the Colour. color. I'm getting a little bit distracted because I think I might have left my guitar in drop D. Let's find out right now before I start. Yeah, I have. That would have all come to blows later, so I'm glad I stopped. Because I play the E string, so that would be problematic because it won't be E anymore, it would be D. For those of you interested in guitaring, when you drop your E string down to a D, it's called drop D. Quite a lot of rock songs use that tuning. We know I'm all about the rock. It's me, so rock. I'd love to be so rock, but sadly I'm not. There's something about me, not very rock. Oh, that'll do, won't it? That'll do. I'm glad you like that one, Abigail. We're not going to make any generalizations about what happened in Ireland. I think that's probably happened in lots of countries. Though maybe that's me being a bit sexist. This is Black is the Colour. Black is the colour of my true love's hair. His face is like something wondrous fair, the purest eyes, the bravest hands. I love my love, whereon he stands. I love my love, and well he knows I love the ground whereon he goes, and if my love no more I see, my life would quickly fade away. I love my love. 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 Black is the colour of my true love's hair. Black is the colour of my true love's hair. Now, there's some conversation about where that song is from. Whether it's Appalachian or Scottish, but obviously we all know it's Scottish. Yeah, and I think I first heard it rifling through my mum's songbook. So my mum's a singer, and she had a Joan Baez songbook, so I was just like, oh, thanks, Sam. Live in the future. I will be alive in the future. That's my bass sound. So we do a little doom, doom, doom. That's inspired me. For some reason my synth is not talking, which is making me sad. It's also not my synth, it's my neighbour's synth who's lent it to me. Oh, there she is. We're just going to do a random something. Is that coming through too loud? I turned it up a little bit. I'll turn it down again just in case.
Very different to this.
Oh, welcome to those who have joined us. Yeah, I probably am shortly to finish, but it's lovely to have you here. Welcome. Just playing some tunes on the pedal. I think I'll do one more. I would do two more for you as you've just arrived, but I'm actually quite tired in the vocal cord. Which happens because I was singing a lot earlier today. But there will be more. I'm staring at this to try and remember what key it's in. I believe it's B. No. Yes it is. That's why we write ourselves notes. Very good. It's been really lovely seeing everyone. And to those who've just arrived, I'll be doing another stream probably next weekend, and I'll keep you. You will have to watch it back later. I'll be doing some more streams in the future, and it's nice to see everyone. I'm wishing you well wherever you are in the world at this time. And this is my last song, maybe my second to last. We'll see how I hold up. And it's called Sally Gardens. It's one that I've been singing for a long time. And for those of you who don't know, Sally actually means willow, as in willow tree, which are often, they grow in different places. There are different types of willow. But I like to picture the ones by the water. And they have really elegant, that's the word, kind of, I want to say limbs, branches, that often hang and move in the wind. And there's something very kind of iconic, I think, about imagining a river with a beautiful willow just next to it, just moving in its own time. Down, 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 down by the Sally Garden, my love and I didn't meet. She passed the Sally Gardens with little snow white feet. Down by the Sally Garden, my love and I would stand, and on my leaning shoulder she laid her snow white hand. Down, 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 down by the Sally Garden, my love and I would meet. She passed the Sally Gardens with little snow white feet. She bid me take love easy as the grass grows on the whiz. But I, being young and foolish, was then full of tears. In a field by the river, my love and I would stand, and on my leaning shoulder she laid her snow white hand. She bid me take love easy as the grass grows on the whiz. But I was young and foolish, and now I'm full of tears. I'm full of tears. I'm full of tears. Oh, it's been so lovely. Oh, thank you, moderator, otherwise known as Jed. Yeah, I do have 2 streams this week. They're for an official, what's it called? Folk Alliance International, where folk musicians. Actually, you should check it out because you could see loads of other awesome folkies playing as well. It's called Folk Unlocked. So if you look that up, you might be able to find other people playing as well. So I'll be doing that. And after that, I'll just be doing more of this. Just slightly more relaxed. I actually have to sort of design a show for that one and, pretend that I'm, not very eccentric. So that always goes well. But lots of love to everyone, wherever you are. And I'm going to ask my moderator to turn off. He's in the other room, controlling the tech. So big love. Bye for now.